Hello, football fans, and welcome back to my channel. How about a great week in NFL playoffs? It had a couple of nail-biters, and then there were some blowouts. I'm really excited for the divisional championships. Each matchup is guaranteed to be a great one. But in this video, I just want to review the Dallas Cowboys' loss to the San Francisco 49ers. The Dallas Cowboys lost to the Niners 23-17, and while it looks like it was a neck-and-neck game, it was really the 49ers dominating both sides of the ball. Dallas was shooting themselves in the foot, committing 14 penalties that led to third down and longs. Dak Prescott did not have the confidence that he did in the start of the season, and a lot of that could be because of the offensive line. The offensive line gave up 5 sacks to the 49ers, and Dak was under so much pressure that he did not have any time to throw the ball to a wide open receiver. There were a couple of times that Dak even missed Dalton Schultz, who was wide open from the middle of the field, and the reason he couldn't throw it to him was because he was scrambling right or left, and he didn't have time to observe his field because he had the face of the 49ers right in front of him or right behind him. The Dallas defense, they may have given up 23 points, but they forced the 49ers to punt several times. Micah Parsons gave his absolute best in this game. No one can blame him or the Dallas defense for the loss. DeMarcus Lawrence had a couple of tackles for loss, and you saw that he was able to get into the backfield. Leighton Vander Esch even stuffed the line a few times and limit runs to 2 to 3 yards. Dan Quinn did an upstanding job as Dallas' defensive coordinator. If he really does end up getting a head coaching job, it is well deserved. The offense is what really let the team down. Zeke did not have 100 yards rushing, and Dak only had 1 throwing touchdown in that game. While some people are quick to go after Kellen Moore for calling bad plays, I think it was really the execution of those plays that stopped the offense. If Kellen Moore ends up leaving Dallas, then nothing but the best for him. If he stays, this is Kellen Moore's chance to redeem himself and the Cowboys' offense. Now, the final play at the end of the game, Dak runs a QB draw that gets Dallas to the 25-yard line. Dak is tackled inbounds, so the clock runs down, and the Cowboys are not able to get the final snap because the official collided with Dak, wasting the final 3 seconds of the game. A lot of people criticized the play call at the end of the game. However, Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy both defended the decision. In my opinion, I think it was the right call. The last 4 plays were passes that guided the receivers out of bounds. Obviously, the 49ers predicted that next play would be an outside pass. The QB draw with 14 seconds left in the game was perfect because the field was wide open. The only thing that failed was that collision. If the play worked, the Cowboys would have 1 second to throw a deep pass from 25 yards. That is much easier than throwing a ball from 40 yards out. That final play, however, is not what cost the Cowboys the game. It was the penalties and the lack of offensive production in the first 3 quarters. As my coaches would say, we should never have to rely on a final play to win the game. Dallas has too much talent to score only 17 points. After the Super Bowl and when the offseason begins, I will give you guys my thoughts on what Dallas needs to improve next season. All I can say right now is that Dallas needs to fix their offensive line. Connor Williams and even Tyron Smith, as much as it pains me to say that, they need to find either replacements or way to improve the two left offensive positions. The Cowboys also need to keep a couple of good players such as Dalton Schultz. And Michael Gallup, Randy Gregory, they're both expected to be free agents, so we'll talk about that more in the future as to who they should keep or if it's possible to be able to keep both of them. Alright guys, so what did you guys think of this game? Did Dallas lose the game on the final play? Could Dallas have won if they did not commit so many penalties? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you next time when I predict the winners for the divisional championships.